Welcome to the Penguin Sports Network. This is Brian Jurek. I'm in the booth tonight with Sarah Catlin. We're bringing all the action from the Q, Quimby Field, home of the Cushing Penguins and their varsity opener. Sarah, beautiful night for football here in Ashburnham.
Couldn't ask for better crowd support. Students organized a little blackout tonight. We got great audience participation. Hoping everybody at home is tuned in and ready for the game.
And I want to just give a quick shout out to Donnie Connors for supplying me with a nice sandwich here on the cookout for the students tonight. Get them all out here, get them near the field, and we'll get this place rocking.
Not a football without a tailgate, and appreciate Cushing's support top to bottom for our home opener for the guys here.
Well, it's been hot all week, but a beautiful, cool evening. Perfect night for football here in Ashburnham. And after a 3-year hiatus, the Penguins get to be on their home turf.
And brand new turf put in this summer. It is just ideal conditions for the guys to come out, show us what they've been working on since preseason, and we're really excited to see these guys come back and bring the varsity program back to life here.
We're going to bring the captains out here for a minute for the coin toss. While we're waiting, just want to bring you up to speed. If you haven't followed the Penguins so far, they went on the road to Tilton last week, and Tilton defending New England champions, and the Penguins a little bit of trouble handling the football, turned it over a couple times, gave up some early touchdowns, but then battled back. Coaches were pleased with the resilience and the way they fought hard all the way through.
Yeah, talking to the coaches, I mean, I think, they did a lot of work in preseason. They had a couple prep scrimmages, prep practices, but really the first game is almost a scrimmage for these guys, and to see them have resiliency and bounce back, have a stronger second half. Everything's moving forward for the Penguins, and I think as a coaching staff, they're feeling good about where their guys are heads at for tonight.
And speaking about coaches, the Penguins, their head coach is Ryan Sushnik, assistant coaches Rich Devon, Bob Foote, and Aaron Santos. Healthy dose of Lord Jeff on the coaching staff. We're pleased to see that. Now the Mammoths, healthy dose of Mammoth now, I have to say.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a name change there.
Yeah, big controversy at the college on the hill. And it looks like Cushing, looks like Proctor won the toss deferred. Cushing's going to get the football to start the game.
This will be great for the guys to start off on offense. I think they want to redeem their start from last week, and they're ready to roll.
Yeah, talking with the coaches over lunch today, their biggest concern on defense will be stopping the running attack of Proctor. They got a big back at tailback, and they're going to have to not tackle up high and get a bunch of guys to the football.
Yeah, and I think that both teams know going into this that Cushing may have just a little bit of edge and speed, and then Proctor may have a little size on us.
For the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem, and the boys are pumped up tonight. They're ready to be home, ready to get this thing going. Note on Proctor, they opened the season last week against New Hampton. New Hampton usually an evergreen powerhouse, and Proctor beat them, but the word was that New Hampton had the same buttery fingers as the Penguins did last week. They turned the ball over a bunch of times, and Proctor made him pay for that, Sarah.
Those early season games, you can have all the athletes in the world. You just sometimes need to get those extra touches in. I think Cushing's hoping they got rid of the jitters first game, and now in front of their home fans, they're ready to roll.
Going to be really important to take care of the football tonight against the Proctor team. Can't give away any easy points.
No, and that's just the edge that our guys will have next year that they don't this year. Just returning to a varsity schedule and just a little bit more experience at this speed. That they won't have to worry about that a year from now.
Krishnan looks like he's set to kick off for Proctor. Penguins have Wierenin, Lewis, and Kirkland back to receive. Wierenen's deep, and we're underway. Kick goes to Kirkland. On the top side of your screen, he starts left, gets a block from Wierenin, and hugs the sideline. He's out of bounds, and a late hit.
Kirkland returns the kick to
no
the
flags. He looked like he went out of
27-yard
bounds
line.
at about the 28 and kept running. Took a hit about 7 yards upfield from that, but the Penguins will start on the 28-yard line. Flanagan brings the boys to the huddle.
Maybe 15, 18 yards on that return, so picking up some good yardage for the guys for a start.
Good return, decent field position to start. Flanagan will come under center. He's got the eye in the backfield. Kirkland's flanked left. Hand off to the fullback, Wierenin. Looks like he gains 3 or 4 yards.
Kirkland takes it up the middle for a gain of 5.
I thought
We'll
I
bring
saw a
up
little
a
face
second and
mask
5
as
at
well.
the 32.
He's not impressed with the tackling of Proctor right there.
No flags on the field yet. About 2nd and 5. Merrill comes up under the ball. Magnuson split right. Sashin, the tight end, left. Flanagan again under center. Wierenin and Lewis. Kirkland in motion. The snap, pitch to Lewis. He breaks an initial tackle and goes for about 2 more.
Tyron Bridges-Lewis picks up about a yard on the carry.
Going to be about 3rd and 3.
We'll make it a 3rd and 4.
I think Lewis will wear down those Proctor guys over the course of the game. He's a big guy, not afraid to take a hit, and I think the Proctor guys are going to have to really commit to taking him down all game.
So 3rd and a long 4. We'll see. We'll be tracking 3rd down conversions for the Penguins tonight. Flanagan in the shotgun. He's got Lewis and Wierenin on either side of him. Back to pass. Looks downfield. And looks like
Flanagan's pass incomplete.
cross signals with Magnuson.
Intended for Kyle Magnuson.
Yeah, it looked like a
We'll bring up a
little
4th
out,
down.
and we had a little in, and just high and wide.
Yeah, it looked like Flanagan was expecting Magnuson to run the out route there. He threw it over his outside shoulder, and then Magnuson curled it inside, went sailing over the sidelines, and 3 and out for the Penguins in their first series. And Sashin will punt the ball away.
Had a chance to watch these guys practice a little bit. Kicker's got a good leg on him, so.
Roddick back for Proctor to receive the punt. Sashin punt almost blocked, just gets it away. Short, and Penguins grab it, but big rush on the punt. Sashin got it off, but barely, and it had backspin on
Kick
it.
is down at the
Landed about the 40, spun to the
Proctor
45.
45.
Yeah, I think on that, and he didn't even get full extension. He saw the pressure coming and got rid of it, and smart play on his part. Unfortunately, tougher field position for the defense though.
Yep, Proctor with the ball on their own 45. Beachok will bring the huddle together for Proctor. And as typically the case with Proctor, they come out in the Delaware wing tee. I've seen that, Sarah, for about 30 years at Proctor Academy. They run it pretty well.
Not broke, don't fix it.
Pitch to number 7, Jennifer. He runs for about 5.
There's a Jennifer on the carry, picks up about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for midfield.
Good opportunity for our guys to just, buckle and bury down. They know what's coming. They just got to hit and
Davison, the lay-in on the
tackle.
tackle.
Coach Foote signaling in the defensive calls. Second and short 5. I formation now for Proctor. Beachok takes the snap, hands off, inside, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Gain of 5.
Gary Neborowski on the carry. It'll be good for a Proctor first down.
Early
Brought down by
run. The
Showman.
size of Proctor's lines is showing us a little bit of trouble. Hopefully the guys get a little lower on the leverage and manage it coming down the middle.
Yep, 2 plays in the first down. They'll move the change. Ball now on the Penguin side of the field. 44-yard line. Beachok takes the call from the sideline. Proctor comes out this time in flanked eye. And we have a flag from the back judge, and that took too long to get the play in, and that's going to cost them 5. Looks like Beachok's going all the way to the sideline to get plays.
Ball start on Proctor.
That cost him.
It'll make it a 1st and 15 from the Cushing 49.
Good opportunity for our guys to come at him a little bit. They got a little more room.
Backs him up almost to the 50.
Student section's beginning to fill in after grabbing some hot dogs, and got the flags out. Got plenty of numbers.
Power eye. They go fake to the fullback, and good play by the Penguins
Neborowski on the
defense.
carry. Tackled by Joe Merrill after a pickup of 2. Will bring up a 2nd and 13.
One of the fun things about this league is we got a lot of guys that play two-way ball. Great to see them show off, not only the athleticism, but really the brains that it takes to play both sides of the ball. Merrill's lining up over the ball both ways. Maybe give him a little edge, knowing what the other center's thinking.
Yeah, a lot of stamina for these guys. Pitched wide. That's Jennifer going wide. He breaks inside, muscling. Penguins try to stop him short of the
Jennifer
first
on
down.
the carry.
It looks like he's going to pick it up.
Picks up 14. It'll be good for a Proctor first down.
Yeah, nice cut back
At the
there.
Cushing 32.
Had him pushed wide. He just took a step inside and got that first down.
Had some pulling linemen down lead
James
blocks, gave him
Sashin
some
in on the
space.
tackle.
1st and 10, 32-yard line. Beachok comes under center. Power eye again for Proctor. Pitch sweep right. Contained to turn inside, and finally brought down at the 18-yard line.
Carry. Be good for a Proctor first down. Tackled by Kyle Magnuson.
Moving the chains again. Boys got to bend, don't break here.
Jennifer, the
It'll be
big
1st and 10
back
from the
there,
Cushing 17.
lined up in the flank, and he made just a really good hook block on the corner, seal the edge for the running back there. He's going to come out in that flank position again. Wing T. Notice on their wing T, their fullback is only 2 steps beyond the quarterback. Little counter play inside. Seen that one before.
Jennifer picks up about 7.
Yeah, Brian, if I remember correctly, you've
Make it
seen
2nd and 3
Cushing up close
from
and
the 10.
personal.
Yeah, I've seen Proctor more times than I'd like to admit. Unfortunately, on the losing coaching side there for Hebron Academy. But I've seen that play before. They run that counter. They put that fullback tight in to the quarterback and just hide him in there. And it's really hard for the defense to read the misdirection.
Yeah, guys stay home and got him, but it was maybe 2 steps too late.
Handoff, just power off tackle off the left side. And first down. It's going to be 1st and goal
Jennifer
at about the 5-yard line.
picks up the first down. Brought down by Sashin. It'll be 1st and goal from the Cushing 5.
They'll drop the sticks, keep the box out there, 1st and goal.
Inside outside work is gonna cause our guys to have to cover a lot of ground and really make sure they're staying home and holding their lines.
Handoff to Krishnan.
Christian
He bounces outside
in for the
and
Proctor
he
touchdown.
scores. Proctor draws first blood. Yeah, I think you're right, sir. It is going to be tough. Tough on the linebackers, too. When the fullback's in close and you have a lot of misdirection, linebackers have to stay for an extra amount of time. And, in this game, if you get caught with a half a step, you're not going to catch that back bounce on the outside. Don't know if that was an intended fake or a miscue, but
The Proctor kick is broken up by
flags are down.
Jaron Bridges Lewis.
Flag out here, and looks like it's on the Penguins. They're gonna get another shot here.
Guy had a good read on the gap and just jumped a half second too early.
Christian will cook. Beachok on the hole. Christian.
There we
kick is
got it that
blocked
time.
by the Penguins.
Nobody go.
Big rush.
Kick blocked by Bridges Lewis.
Just dove through a gap. No chance for that kick. Great play by Lewis.
Good on him too. He got the penalty. Got his head on and saw the gap again and just crushed him.
Lewis, really quick feet, just jumping through that line. So with 6:10 to go in the first, 6-0 Hornets. And the Penguins will get the ball back here.
Those are the kind of hustle plays that just kind of keep a team up and keep them going. Hopefully give a little juice to our offense going back the other way.
Hopefully the Penguins can get it going on offense here. They've got to sustain a drive and let their defense, although as you mentioned, a lot of the guys are the same. I know it's not the two-platoon system, but got to get a drive going, get some momentum, let the defensive guys who are resting get a blow.
Yeah, and I do think that as a spectator and a person that appreciates the game, you are going to just have higher scoring games because the guys can just run more with people playing both ways on defense. But I do think that the mental part of the game is still really fun to be able to play both sides of the ball in football now.
Christian will kick off. Kirkland, Weirin, and Lewis back. Kick goes way back this time. Nice boot to the goal line, and Weirinen's got it. With speed, cuts out to the left sideline. He's got room. Left sideline, finally pushed out of bounds. The 39-yard line.
To the 40-yard line.
Great blocking by the return team. Great line.
Finally run out of the bounds by Mikkel Daring.
Just what the doctor ordered there. Hornets score, and we get a big return out of Weirinen.
Yeah, definitely one of those. He could just let it go over his head and play it safe at the 20, and good to see the guys going for it and picked up a solid 40 on the return.
Penguins at their own 40. I formation. Play action. Flanagan going to his right. Throws. And Sashin can't hold on. Tight end.
Flanagan's pass incomplete. Intended for Sashin.
Good play, good look.
Second
Just
down.
defender got there at the last second, kind of got his hands in on the ball.
Nice play action rollout by Flanagan. Had Sashin, he just couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10. Penguins break the huddle. Magnuson out wide to the bottom of your screen. He's flanked with Kirkland. Weirin and Lewis in the backfield. Quick handoff to Weirin, and he's stuffed right away at the line. Loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 11.
Weirin on the carry. Brought down by 81 at the line of scrimmage.
I do think that for football, that's one of the most interesting parts and the most fun parts of the game. As an offense, you got to keep that line honest, and you got to just kind of poke at them some, pinch them in there, get a little width outside where you guys can use the speed.
Sashin comes out. Flanagan will be back in the shotgun. 3rd and 11. There's the snap. Back in the pocket, he throws, and it's just wide. He had pressure coming in on him.
Intended for Weirin.
Tried to hit Weirin. Coming across the field and just not
down.
able to connect. 4th and 11, the Penguins forced a punt.
Yeah, good route, good play. He had to throw off his back foot. That defensive line just pushed the guys back, and he didn't have the room to really set and plant.
Didn't see whether Proctor came with a blitz. Had 2 backs in the backfield to pick him up, but able to still put the pressure on his throwing arm side and just forced him to throw it a little bit quicker than he wanted to. Sashin now with the kick. Nice punt. Fielded by Proctor on the 25-yard line and immediately brought down. Nice play.
Reddick. Brought down by
excellent kick cover.
Jamison Millette.
Millette with a great open field tackle on the coverage there.
Great speed, just right down the middle of the field. Met him on the catch.
Proctor will have it 1st and 10 from their own 24.
Big defensive series for the Penguins now. There's 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Be nice to get a 3 and out here and get the ball right back.
Defense has seen him a little bit now. Let's see what adjustments they can put together.
Pitch to Jennifers. And he's brought down after about a 4-yard gain.
Jennifer picks up about 5 on the carry. Darren Hugh in on the tackle.
Proctor lines up in
Bring up a
that
second
wing
and
T.
4.
They got a lot of guys on the inside. They only have one split.
And the
They got
Proctor
a lot of guys to come
31.
to the hole. And you give Jennifer any room. He's a big guy. And with good speed, he'll pop through a hole. Again, they come in wing T. Fullback this time. And picks up enough for a first down.
Yeah, they're just very happy to get 3 and 4 yards every time. Push that lead blocker through the hole and just keep picking it up because they just got a little size advantage. Really going to be important for our guys to just wear him down, and start to meet him just a yard or two sooner, and it'll be 3 and out sooner or later.
No surprises from Proctor. It's their MO. They're going to try to grind you. They'll stay on the ground until you make them throw. Jet sweep. Gets outside and finally brought down at about the 48-yard line.
Varsity on the carry. Be good for a Proctor first down. Magnuson in on the tackle.
Again, a lot of movement behind the line once Proctor snaps the ball. Linebackers and linemen, really hard to track the football.
Proctor 48.
That play there, by the time they had it, the back had popped outside, and it was D-backs and outside linebackers chasing.
Be a long game of discipline for Cushing defense.
Power I. B-check flips the formation. Power I left. Just hand off to Jennifer. And he's going to pick up 6 yards.
Jennifer picks up about 7 on the carry. Make that 9.
Little second effort there.
2nd and 1 from the
Looks like
Cushing 43.
Picked up another yard late on that one. He is a large running back.
Yeah, again, that's what we said at the outset of the broadcast. Not going to be able to tackle him high. Got to get your pads under.
Do have to appreciate that he does a nice job blocking too when he's not getting the ball.
Fake sweep wide, hand off to the fullback. He's brought down short of the first down. Nice defense by the Penguins there.
David Johnson
set up a
on
third
the carry.
down.
Great tackle, quick to the ball.
Bring up a 3rd and 1.
Well, when they have 11 guys lining up in the box on offense, you can just pin your ears back and go. No split ends there. No need for cornerbacks to go out on coverage. You know what's coming. And we're going to see about much of the same thing right here.
I've seen the guys practice a lot. They're ready to hit. I think they'll enjoy this.
Here we go. This is just going to be slobber knocker football right here for this play. Pitch inside to Jennivers. He just gets behind his lineman, just keeps chugging the feet, and picks up about 6.
Jennifer takes it up the left. It'll be good for a Proctor first down. At the Cushing 36.
Sashin checks into the game.
Seeing good backside pursuit by Cushing. No guys are taking a play off, and that's when the turnovers start happening. You don't know the guys coming up behind you. Pop one loose. Cushing's going to keep grinding here. Proctor's got to take care of the ball.
For all the steady drives, they haven't given up any big plays here on defense, which is a really good sign. Proctor, as I said, is driving the football.
Yep.
But their biggest gain's been 10, 12 yards. They haven't given up a play over 20.
Yeah, and I think that's got to be the stuff that the coaches have just got to be really excited about. This is their second game this season. Proctor does it, like you mentioned before, a ton of misdirection behind the line. Guys are holding their gaps. Guys are making sure they're taking care of their responsibilities. And Proctor's got a little size on them, so they're not coming down easy or quickly, but they're also not breaking away on them. That's for sure.
Minute 47 left in the quarter. Proctor with the timeout.
Cushing fans filling the timeout with a couple cheers. We got Miss Faye handing out lollipops left and right, so it's a good night to be a Penguin, that's for sure.
Proctor breaks out of the timeout. They'll come right to the ball. Again, lined up in the power I. Jennifer, play action. Proctor going to throw. Pass downfield. And it's caught.
Henry Beachuk's pass complete to 81.
81 not on the program, so we don't have a name for that. But
brought down by
Beachuk just tossed it out there.
Kyle
and
Magnuson.
Magnuson was there, but
Good
throw
for a Proctor
just
first down at the
over his
Cushing
hands.
15.
Yeah, I thought Magnuson had good coverage on that. I mean, it's just one of those just floating beyond his fingertips. He saw it coming, and athletic play by the wide receiver.
Different look for Proctor down there in the shotgun. Handoff inside, big hole, and down to about the 5-yard line.
Christian on the carry.
Shotgun, they spread him out that time. Different look, but went back to the same inside run.
About 8. It'll be second and 2.
Strong play calling by Proctor. You
From the Cushing 7.
Put Cushing back on their heels on the one big play, and give them a different look and come right up the middle again. Guys got to just regroup here.
Again, they come out in the shotgun. Split wide to the top of your screen. Handoff again to Jennifer's. He comes inside, but Cushing swarming him. They bring him down at about
Christian
the 2-yard
on the carry.
line.
Well done by Cushing. They did try to spread him. They threw two
good
receivers out there on the
Proctor
left,
first down
and
at the 3.
everybody stayed
Sasha
home,
and Hugh
ready
on
for
the
the big guy
tackle.
up the middle.
Does pick up the first down. Sticks get dropped. First and goal, 3-yard line. Proctor breaks the huddle. Beachuk under center this time. Back in the wing tee. Jennifer's in motion. Handoff inside to the fullback. And he dives in, and we got a touchdown. No signal originally, but dove into the end zone. Picked up the touchdown for Proctor.
Johnson in for the Proctor touchdown.
Yeah, they hammer, and then they go little and quick inside, and he got the yard he needed.
Lewis broke through the line, but he it was so quick to hit. He ran right by the back.
Yep.
Was there and just missed him.
Well, and you can't lose sight of Jennifer. You know he's going to get the ball more times than not, and that does give Proctor the opportunity to do a little sneak attack.
Reverse and touch. They get the 2 there, and it's 14-0.
Christian in for the 2-point conversion.
Again, you're right. It's tough. They use Jennifer for misdirection, but he gets the ball, starts left, but hands it back inside. And Coach Foote will bring the troops together to talk about that one.
A lot of experience with Coach Foote, and he's going to have the guys going, making the little corrections, and I think good athletes can learn every play and just get a little bit better. And when you're rebuilding back to a varsity program, that's what you're looking for. So, the guys will get something out of that.
Good thing is Bob Foote, an Amherst guy, very familiar with the wing tee as well. That was Coach Austin Darp's favorite offense in the day. So he knows what he needs to defend, and right now it's just a matter of too many weapons on the Proctor side and a lot of misdirection.
Well, and again, the luxury of the Proctor coaches, you run the same offense, year in and year out. Every guy knows every play, so you're not spending a lot of time learning a playbook, and you can really get good at your variations, and they're showing that right now.
Yeah, it's a simple offense that is more about just perfecting execution than it is about mixing it up or being fancy or anything like that.
Yep.
Christian's kick goes back for a touchback.
Long kickoff goes
Cushing
through
will
the
have
end
it
zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Cushing offense takes the field once more. They break the huddle. Flanagan in the shotgun. He's back there with Lewis. Low snap, but he picks it up. Screen pass outside to Magnuson. Chased down by Proctor, linebacker.
Flanagan's pass complete to Magnuson. Pick up about a yard.
Play was set up. Just a nice athletic play by number
Oaks.
8 for Proctor. Sniffed it out and got out outside to Magnuson.
Yeah, that was one step away from being some serious yardage for Cushing.
That'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
And again, I'm sure the guys are disappointed to be down early in the first quarter, but I think if we ask Coach, in 1 week at the improvement in the first quarter, he'd be pretty excited about what he's seeing.
Nice play call too. Screen pass, try to loosen up, get Proctor thinking, get them a little bit back on their heels instead of having 11 guys in the box, just jamming up the middle. Well executed play. Flanagan got it out there, drew the defense, and just one guy just making a good athletic play for Proctor.
Yeah, and I think the reality of the fact is against a bigger team, the more that Cushing has the opportunity to kind of spread them out a little bit and just try to be a little bit quicker than Proctor is going to be a huge asset for him in this game.
Andy Ide down there on the sidelines leading a nice cheer for the Penguins faithful. All right, we'll have second and about 8. Switch the field, start of the second quarter. Penguins break the huddle. I formation, Flanagan under center. Fake inside to Lewis. Nice play to Wiernan. Oh, he bobbles the ball and it's intercepted, then fumbled. And Proctor falls on it. Just a really tough break for the Penguins there.
Denny Fusco.
Really great play call. He was wide open. Maybe just looking upfield a half second too early, and it just kind of bounced off his hands. Tough turnover for the guys on a well thought out play.
It'll be 1st and 10, Proctor.
A little bit of everything there. And as you said, a well set up play action. Flanagan rolling to his left, had Wiernan wide open in the flats. Just turned upfield, couldn't hang on, right into the hands. Proctor defender, he didn't really have to move for it. Yeah, then he fumbled, and we couldn't get on that.
Yeah, just a bad bounce, and the Proctor guy just kind of look what I found.
Proctor now with excellent field position. Fake to the fullback, and Beachok goes wide. Haven't seen him run the ball, but again, it fooled me. I thought the fullback had the ball, and he just pulled it and went outside.
I saw the same thing when
down.
I was about to congratulate us on a great tackle.
The Cushing 10.
First and goal from the 10. Proctor breaks the huddle. Back in the wing tee. Straight handoff fullback there. And about 5 or 6 yards right up the gut.
David Johnson picks up about 5 on the carry.
Yeah, that's their is that Thunder and Lightning that the Giants had for a while. That's their Lightning. He is quick and just a real different look than Jennifer.
Bring up a 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, they don't go for that in the wing tee for that traditional I formation big fullback. You get a quick guy in there, and he's 2 steps from the line of scrimmage, just hits the hole so fast it's hard to react. Pitch to Jennifer. He's hit hard by Sashin, but not wrapped up. And
Jennifer brought down at the 1.
1 yard line.
Lewis Bridges in on the tackle.
Sticking with the play, knocked him down, make him
Bring up
earn
a
every
3rd
yard.
down.
3rd and goal from the 1. This is a big play. Be nice to see the Penguins make a stand here. Wing tee. Hitchcock straight to the fullback. And he's inside, he gets stuffed, but then he's able to bounce
Johnson
it out.
in for the Proctor touchdown.
Just able to bounce it out one hole and in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, good initial gap coverage by the Penguins, and they did stand him up, and he's quick, bounced outside and stepped across.
Proctor will line up for the extra point here. Penguins have already blocked 1. High snap, gets it down, the kick is up, and it's good. And
The extra point
Hornets
is good.
take a 21-0 lead. 10:16 left in the second quarter.
Well, we've had some success on the special teams kickoffs. Let's see if can't get another little run back and put our offense in good position, give our guys a little room to work.
Connor Wierinen's got to shake off that turnover. Not really his fault. Just trying to turn up field. Good play, looking for extra yardage. Just lost the handle on it, but made a nice return early in the game. And hopefully he can do it again here.
Yeah, it seems like the coaches have found a little flaw in the Proctor D, and they're starting to exploit that a little bit. And I think our guys have the opportunity to take advantage there.
Cushing set to kick off for Proctor. All of his kicks have either gone center, two of the other ones have gone left, and that one's going left again. Fielded at about the 8-yard line. Up the sideline.
There you go, buddy.
Breaks free. Another nice run back. Special teams return for the Penguins has been excellent tonight.
Yeah, great coverage, great blocking. They really have their assignments down there. It's fun to see a little speed. Coming at Proctor a little quicker than they're expecting.
Yeah, Kirkland right up the same sideline too. Proctor coverage pinching him into the sideline, but he just burst to speed. Great field position. Cushing now on the 48-yard line. Flanagan under center. Takes the snap. Quick handoff. Lewis. Nice yardage right up the gut.
Lewis picks up about 5 on the carry.
Great blocking by the line. Had a great hole and just popped it.
Just a quick hit.
Bring up a 2nd and 5. From the Proctor 47.
Flanagan takes the call in from Coach Devon. Quick handoff, but
Bridges Lewis tackled in the
54
backfield
for
by Noah
Proctor,
Sweet.
just busted through.
Yeah, looks like we got our upfield block, but we didn't get our line block there.
Bring up a 3rd and 6.
Came off the left tackle there. Met Lewis right at the ball, right at the exchange. Lucky not to put that one on the ground, sir. It was right at the exchange.
Yeah, he's a strong guy, and luckily for us, he's an athlete that's not afraid to take a hit either.
Flanagan back in the shotgun. Penguins look a little confused, and they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout Cushing.
Came out of formation. They had split left and 2 flankers out on that side, and then tried to correct it, but they were going to run out of time. Smart timeout by the coaching staff.
Yeah, they got plenty left before the half, and again, early season, you want to make sure you're getting things right, practicing the right plays.
It'll be about 3rd and 7.
And that's the thing with these guys is they're building the program. The athletes here, they're ready to kind of learn and listen every time. And you have a play that goes awry, and then you line up and not looking quite right. Good on the coaches to just stop things up, get the guys headed in the right direction again, because you got the athletes and you want to give them every opportunity to be successful here.
Now they're set. They're flanked left. 2 backs in the backfield. Flanagan in the shotgun. Coach Devon would have been flagged for that if they had kept that, but wideout moves up to the line. Back in the pocket, Flanagan goes deep downfield. He's got a man open. And a juggling circus catch of an interception by Proctor on the 5-yard line.
By Mikkel Daring.
That again,
at the Proctor 4-yard line.
Obviously, I'm a little bit of a Cushing homer, but great play call, great route run. And just a size mismatch that usually you see the other way. The defenders usually got the height disadvantage, and just 2 inches in the wrong direction for us.
Yeah, it's too bad. Great throw by Flanagan. Maybe waited a fraction of a second too long to lay it out there. Gave the defensive back time to get back and made a great athletic play. got it on his fingertips, bobbled it, and then brought it down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good point. I think most times that's just a, you break it up that pass, and he just made a circus catch, as you said. That's just an athletic move that, bad luck on Cushing.
The good news is that it's been a change of field here with the interception, pinning Proctor back on the 5-yard line. If the Penguins can make a defensive stand here, get some good field position late in the second quarter.
Optimistic look. That's a heck of a punt. Real estate matters in football, and that's got to be the silver lining. And hopefully, the defense is coming out pretty excited about the opportunity to stuff them here.
Well, especially after last series, good play, and you catch a bad break, and all of a sudden the ball's on your own 20-yard line, and you give a short field to Proctor, and they stuff it in on you. To make them go 95 yards. If you're going to go 95 yards, you're going to have to earn it.
Yeah. Yep. And again, I think with the style Proctor plays, it can be wearing on the defense, but it's also going to be wearing on their guys, and to make them go 95, punching it up the middle every time, gives us a lot more opportunity to knock the ball loose.
Proctor now out of the timeout. Cushing defense already out there and set. They'll come right to the line of scrimmage. Beachok under center, empty backfield. Inside pitch. And they escape from the 5-yard line.
Jennifer takes it out to the 21-yard line.
About a 16-yard run there, just a little pitch inside. Cut it back across the field.
It's like Nemirovsky's got his first touch for Proctor there. Just kept spinning and rolling.
He's now lined up in the I. Power I formation. Handoff again. Up the middle, that'll go for about 5.
Jennifer picks up a couple. Brought down by Bridges Lewis. It'll make it 2nd and 6 from the Proctor 26.
Definitely giving some different looks here, spreading things out a little bit more.
Haven't seen this set all day long. Beachok, we got 2 wide, 2 flanks in the shotgun. They're going to run a counter play off of it, though. Spread them out, run inside.
There's their speedy little guy.
Fullback all the way out to the 46-yard line.
Johnson takes it up to the Cushing 48. Tackled out of bounds by Ethan Ekberg.
2 wide, 2 flankers. Fullback counter.
Generous 5'8" listed on the program. He is quick and not a lot of room to hit him.
Beachok now under center. 11 guys in the box, wing T. Quick handoff again, fullback. Gang tackle by the Penguins.
Johnson takes off the middle for about 4. Brought down by Merrill and Smith.
2nd and 6 now.
A little disagreement after that tackle.
From the Cushing 43.
6:40 to go in the quarter. Penguins need a big stop here. They can regroup at the half. Again in the wing T. Motion. Jet sweep. Nice gang tackling by the Penguins.
Christian on the carry.
Nice initial hit. Jeremy Smith stood him up, and then the entire team was
Brings it
there
to
to
the
take him
Cushing
down.
39, where it'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice pursuit. It looked like a play that was going to get to the sideline and pick up the first down. Great pursuit by the Penguins defense.
Yeah, Yeah, and that's what you like. That's what you like to see. You got a young team trying to figure everything out, and pursuit to the ball is a little thing that will matter as the game keeps going.
3rd and 2. Power eye left. Jennifer, and it's going to be close. And there's a flag at the end of the play.
Jennifer brought down the pickup of about 1. There's a flag pending.
Late enough to be in the unsportsmanlike category. And we got a Penguin player down. Coach Harmon heads out on the field.
So we got a little ankle grab there.
No signal. I'd say, yeah, it's going to be, is that a personal foul? At the end of that play.
I missed the call. I just saw it against Proctor.
If it is, they'll be marching out 15. That's what it looks like they're doing. How about 10?
Late hold, maybe.
Can't see who's down for the Penguins. There's Donnie Harmon out there looking at a foot, ankle. Probably got it rolled up on in the pile. Didn't see a signal, Sarah, to see if it would have been a first down for Proctor. They didn't make that call, and Penguins took the penalty. Now they're moved back 10.
Yeah, it looked to me like they might have given it to him about a half a football. Maybe Darren Huey, 66.
The flag was for a holding penalty.
Yeah, looks like Darren.
He's back it up to the Cushing 49.
A little limp, but he's coming off under his own power.
It's a good sign. So this is a fun league, with everybody getting to play with both ways and a bit of a smaller roster, but obviously every injury matters.
3rd and 12 now for the Hornets. Proctor split wide right, power eye left. Beachok pitch.
Fumble. Oh, bounce right back up to him.
Bounce right into his hands. Fighting for extra yards, and he breaks free. Down the left sideline. Chased in, a touchdown for Proctor. Unfortunate bounce. Ball on the ground, bounce into his hands, and then he shook free down the left sideline.
Takes it down for the Proctor touchdown.
By design, the football, when you drop it, never bounces straight back up again. It's just talk about every bounce going your way. That is unlikely, to say the least. Tough play for Cushing to take.
Yeah, especially on a 3rd and long where they really had contained. Play broke down and just got away from it. Extra point's up and good.
Extra point is good.
That's what you talked about at the beginning of the game. You have an athlete like Jennifer in the backfield. He gets a ball that bounces his way. He's going to do something with it. And again, Cushing had him. Funny hop in pursuit of the ball, and the lane's broken. He's gone.
$5:10 to go in the half. Been a couple plays like that really could be a difference. The Rearnan interception and then that play there. Again, ball on the ground. Could have been a big turnover for the Penguins. Turns into a sort of a miraculous touchdown run up the sideline.
Yeah, Dan, I think when you're the team trying to do the work, it does sometimes just feel like the bounce is never headed in your direction, and sometimes you got to make your own luck. So, again, this has been the strongest part of our game so far tonight. See if we got a little kick return again, and see if Proctor will make the same mistake for a 3rd time.
Well, one thing's clear: the Penguins won't give up. They'll be fighting back here. See if we can get another good return. It's been a strong part of the game. Kick, punch deep. Lewis will take that one. Drops it, comes back up to him. He starts left, right, and he cuts back to the left, and he's tackled at a just short of the 20-yard line.
Brings it out to the Cushing 20-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like he set his foot to plant, just a little bit of a slip on the turf and just sort of lost his footing for a split second. Had to cut back a line he liked. It couldn't quite get there.
Maybe it's that new turf, Sarah. Maybe we get the Patriots' old turf. Their old new turf here. I wonder where they put that. Maybe we can get it up here in Ashburn. First and 10 for the Penguins from their own 20. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Flanagan in the shotgun, Lewis to his right. Magnuson split to the near screen. Screen pass, knocked down. Big end for Cushing.
Flanagan's pass, knocked down by 81.
Yeah, it's the Phantom 81, not on our program there.
I don't know how you miss him. He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
But he read the screen and just put his arms up and batted that down. Second and 10.
Hasn't quite connected, but I do like what I'm seeing in the passing game. I think they got, they're coming up with guys that are open. They're making good looks at it. And I think as the season wears on, we're going to see more and more connections.
Magnuson split to the top of your screen. Flanagan, nice quick hitter. There we go.
Oh, no.
Ball on the ground. Picks it up now out of bounds. And a beautiful run by Wernan. Stopped along the way to dribble, but picked his own fumble back up and then got his yardage back.
You just said there's no quitting these Penguins, and if that's not a play to display that, I'm not sure what is. I don't know if he was trying to show off to Jennifer that he could do the same thing, but caught my breath there for a second.
Nice play. Penguins first down. First and 10 from their own 40. Merrill comes out over the ball. Flanagan will come under center. Power I formation. Fake and a reverse. Nice block on the outside. And out of bounds is Kirkland. Another nice play. Fake to Lewis inside and jet sweep around the right side.
Just short of the first down. Tough spot. Give him an inch and he's there, but they're going to make the Penguins punch it up here.
It'll bring up 2nd and inches.
Not sure who it was on the bottom of the screen. Nice block on the corner to set Kirkland loose. Magnuson splits wide to the top of the screen. High backfield. Hand off to Lewis. Ball on the ground. And it is going to be Penguins keep the ball.
Bridges Lewis.
Dangerous play there. The exchange. When Lewis hit the line, he had like a loaf of bread. And it just got popped out right away.
It'd be good for a Cushing first down.
Yeah, you could see him kind of get stood up when the ball's sitting right out there in front and pop loose. But good hustle play again by the Penguins. Got the goal back, first down.
Good break. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
In Proctor territory.
Not a good sign when you can see most of the football in the running back's hands from the top of the bleachers, Sarah. Magnuson late getting out to the top of your screen. He split. Shotgun Flanagan. Takes the snap, looking down, throws, and over Magnuson's hands, right into the D-back. He's getting chased by Lewis, but he's going to go all the way. There is a flag. There are
many flags. Many
flags. For the Proctor touchdown, there are 2 flags on the play.
More flags than the UN out there. There are 3 of them. One's on the C, 2 downfield. And it's going to go against the Hornets. And that'll come back.
So was it after the interception?
There was a flag early, and then 2 came out really late. Referee's coming over to explain what's going on.
Looks like after the interception. Looks like it will be Proctor ball.
Looked like the other 2 washed. The penalty they call was a chop block after the interception.
At their own 43, the touchdown was brought back after an illegal block.
Yep, turn off, Coach.
Yeah, you can't go below the waist on a return. Proctor guilty of that, so another nice break for the Penguins. And Proctor will have the ball, but it's backed up all the way to their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, again, Tough on the offense there.
Counter inside. And Proctor picks up another first down.
11 on the carry.
Proctor seeing something at that counter that they really like. We're
Brought down by
losing
Jeremy
a gap
Smith.
somewhere.
Proctor will have it 1st and 10 from the Cushing 46.
You know, back to the passing attack for Penguins. Flanagan been really accurate on the the short and flat routes. Good passes on the screens, but it's been thrown off his back leg on the downfield passes. The ball, that's twice the ball sailed on him.
Yep.
That one right into the defender's hands. Quick hit up the middle, and that'll go for 8.
Johnson on the carry. Picks up about 8.
Proctor fullback slow getting up. Tried to get up, and now he's going to stay down. And Proctor trainer will come out on the field. There'll be a timeout here.
David Johnson, he's been having himself quite a night. Be tough for Proctor if he was. Nope.
Oh,
and
looks like he's
up.
going to get up. Maybe a stinger. Kind of holding up around his head. Maybe he took a shot in there.
Yeah, might.
Second and 9. Kirkland checks in.
Good to see our guys still hitting hard. 2 minutes to go here. Good opportunity to stand them up a little bit.
Sorry about that. 2nd and 1. Power eye, hand off to Jennifer. He just follows the fullback into the hole. It'll be a first down for Proctor.
Jennifer picks up the Proctor first down.
A couple times I've seen Jeremy Smith coming on the backside and chase the
Have it
play down
1st
from
and 10 at
behind.
the Cushing 35.
Getting in on a lot of tackles, guys. Seeing him all over the field, which is nice.
Jennifer goes to the sideline. Roddick checks in the tailback. He'll get the ball. He drops it. It's on the ground.
Still on the ground.
Still loose. And looks like that may be
Fumble on the play.
Yeah, they're going to say Proctor recovered.
Recovered by Proctor.
Flags on them as
Flag
well.
pending.
A hold, that's going to cost them 10 yards. Going to be 1st and 20.
Holding on Proctor. Will
Penguins don't get the football, but they
Cushing
do get a penalty
45.
call. It'll be first and long for the
Make
Hornets.
it 1st and 20.
Last 2 offensive possessions for Proctor. Balls hit the ground. Penguins got to stay alert here. Might get an all opportunity.
1:12 to go in the half. Beachok breaks the huddle. Talking to his tight end there on the right side. Motion and handoff, and good stiff defense on the inside. Lewis is there and a bevy of other Penguins. Is that what you call it? A
Brought
bunch of
down by
Penguins?
Ullery.
Bevy?
That's got to be the right turn.
That's right.
That's got to be the right
About
turn.
1 will bring up 2nd and 19.
Somehow I don't think that's it, sir.
Herd of Penguins? Is that a flock? Do they count as
I don't know if they flock, if
Is that
Penguins flock.
flock of Penguins?
We'll get the word on that. We'll get back to you. Beachok under center. Hand off to the fullback. Just rides his line for about 5. It'll be 3rd and about 12.
Phillips on the carry.
Good respect to the Penguin defense
Brings it
right
up to the
here.
Cushing 38.
Proctor's been really careful with the ball before the half. They don't
Looks like
want to see another drop.
Yeah, it looks like they're not going to run another play.
Maryland
5 seconds, and we're going to go to the locker room. At the half, Proctor Hornets 28, Cushing Penguins nothing. We are going to take
That'll
a
take us to the half.
coffee break, and we'll be back for the second half call. And we're underway in the second half. Kick's going to drop in between. Takes a roll, hesitation. And Proctor, number 9, breaking wide. That's Stern. And he he's going to take that one all the way down for the Hornets touchdown.
Returns the kick for the Proctor touchdown.
Not the way the guys wanted to come out of half, but time to just reset and regroup. Get back at it again.
Yeah, kind of a kick that was actually a pretty good kick by James Walton. Landed in between, didn't go right to the deep backs for the Hornets, but Roddick picked it up and then he took one hesitation and then just sprinted up the field.
Yeah, just stood up one tackler that had kind of had him, and
kick is wide
Yes,
left.
The point is no good.
No good.
yeah, that's one. I mean, that's there's so many facets to the game of football. We hadn't had a chance to do a kickoff in the first half, come on the second half, and just one little slip of the foot, really. 6 points the other way.
Quick strike for the Hornets, and the Penguins will regroup. They'll take the kickoff and get the offense back on the field.
Kickoff team has been consistent. Gotten some good looks coming out of the kickoffs, putting us in decent field position. See if the guys can't take a strength and keep moving forward with it. Keep this in play and get our offense some good looks here.
Yeah, all three guys back there, Kirkland, Wiernan, and Lewis, have touched the football and made nice returns.
Proctor kicker's been hitting some knuckleballs too, so it'll be interesting to see if he adjusts at halftime.
Yeah, Christian, good athlete, good foot. He's been putting it deep to the goal line or in the end zone for the Hornets. Here he is now, high and a little bit shorter. It'll take a bounce, and Lewis picks it up. Wiernan out front to block for him, and Lewis just loses his footing and goes down at about the 18-yard line.
Bridges Lewis takes it to the Cushing 18.
Second slip we've seen on his run backs.
10.
It's unfortunate. I wonder if just the cooler night air and just a little slicker than it is at practice.
Penguins will start on the 18. Flanagan checks the wristband. Merrill comes out of the huddle. Wiernan wide at the bottom of your screen. Kirkland to the top. Sashin in motion. Pitch to Lewis. He gets outside, gains about 4.
Two guys on his back as he goes
Bridges
down.
Lewis picks up about 4 on the carry.
Good grind play, especially coming back off the slip.
Joe Moynihan in
Going
on the
right
tackle.
back to him. Coach shows a little confidence in him.
6
Yeah, you got the big tight end Sashin, too, in motion, leading the play.
from the Cushing 22.
Never hurts to have a big blocker out in front.
2nd and 6. Kirkland now, bottom of your screen. Again, motion. Kirkland goes in motion. Flanagan under center, hands off to Lewis. Nice hole.
Oh, there's a
And Lewis makes a
we
nice
saw
yardage, and the flag goes down.
thought I saw a face mask in
Close
there.
the first down yardage
Yep.
with the flag pending.
That's going to be of the 15-yard variety. Great block on that play by Wiernan, leading the toss. He just really cut out the end.
Face mask penalty
Lewis
will be
cut
good
up
for
inside, big
Cushing
hole.
First down.
Yeah, good strong run on him. Took 2 or 3 guys to get him down, and they ended
At
up
their
yanking
own
on him a little
33.
bit. Good to see Cushing get a little momentum. Good hard work, good grind, good blocks.
Coaches will like that block by Wiernan on film Monday for sure. Magnuson now, bottom of your screen. Kirkland's flanked out to the top. Shotgun for Flanagan. Snap, back pedals, looking downfield. Ball comes loose. And Jack Gumbert,
Good heads up play.
smart play to just jump on that loose
Jack
football.
Gumpert
Good heads up play. in max protect and had the right guys to the block and just missed the guy.
15 from the Cushing 38.
He went to go down and take the sack, and the ball just slipped out.
Coach Devin looks like he's a little upset on the backs block and picking up pressure there.
Yeah, again, especially in this game, you got to count on guys to do 2 and 3 and 4 things, and if you can run but you can't block, it's going to hurt the pass game.
2nd and 15, 3 receivers down. Bottom of your screen, Flanagan sets his feet. Intercepted over the head, down the sidelines. And that's going to be
takes the interception back for the Proctor touchdown.
Pick 6 for Cushing.
Tough one. That one's going to be tough. We're talking about film on Monday. That one's going to be tough because Kirkland was gone. Kirkland was just absolutely gone down the sideline, and the throw just came a little bit inside.
Yeah, again, I don't know. He had 2 receivers checking up underneath. Kirkland going down the sideline. I don't know if Flanagan was looking for Kirkland or was throwing underneath, but kind of, again, split the difference off the back foot. Floated over the short guys, obviously way too short for Kirkland.
Yep.
And right in the hands of Proctor, and they took it down the sideline for the touchdown.
Extra point is no good.
Proctor's looked sharp in many facets of the game, but their extra points have been a little bit of an Achilles heel for them. I'm sure they'll be looking at that going into their next game.
Well, with 9:10 to go in the third, Proctor's up 40. And again, the Penguins just need to keep battling. At this point, Coach, you're trying to get better with every play.
We've all been there. Everybody that's coach has been there. Some days you just aren't your day. And what you try to tell your teams is this is the opportunity to just have the most game-like practice you can. You're going to get reps at game speed, and you're going to be able to make corrections at game speed. And at this point, you're looking towards getting better for next week.
Proctor now to kick off. Jordan Thomas now is going to kick it for Proctor. And ball's away. He just punches it along the ground. Lewis picks it up at his own 20. And he gains about 8 yards, and then he's tackled just short of the 30.
John Lewis takes it to the 28.
I don't think that was an intentional squib kick, but they're always tricky to field.
Yeah, it knocked off the shin of Stern there, the middle back, and scored it outside. Lewis able to pick that up.
First and 10 at their own 29.
Good opportunity second half for coaches to look at a couple different things, try guys in a couple different places, and start to work out the kinks.
High flanker left, play blown down. There's a flag. 12 men, yep. Hornets with too many men. 56 heads off.
Too many men on the field.
The back judge saw that one, threw the flag right away.
The penalty will make it 1st and 5.
Lewis comes to the sideline.
34.
Sashin lines up tight end left. Kirkland on that flank. I formation. Kirkland now in motion right. Handoff. Off tackle left. And a nice run by Wierinen. Picks up the first down.
Wierinen picks up 7. It'll be good for a Cushing first down.
Yeah, some real positives for Cushing. They've got some good plays running. They've got some good looks going. Got some guys that are doing some great things. Good to see in the second half when things are going your way that they're still putting together some nice plays.
I formation. Magnuson closest to us. Kirkland on top of your screen. Handoff to Lewis, bobbles it. Heads up field. He's going to pick up fighting for yardage. Picks up about 5. Nice second effort by Lewis.
Gains about 4.
Yeah, good
We'll make it
push.
second
Got a little
and 6
momentum
from the
going.
Cushing 48.
Handoff looked like it maybe there's a little miscue there. Came in turn a little bit quick and a little bit high, but well managed and a nice game.
Magnuson splits to the top of your screen. Kirkland now flanked to the left. Handoff inside Weirinen, and he gets swarmed, and he'll go down after about a yard loss.
Weirinen brought down by Sweet.
Yeah, that was a lot of Proctor guys there.
Bring up a
Not
third
much
and
room
8.
to run. Give him credit for trying to bounce it outside, but nowhere to go there.
Yeah, not a lot of room. 3rd and 8. Big down here for the Penguins. See if they can convert on one of these 3rd downs. Flanagan comes under center. Play action. He'll roll to his right, looking downfield. Throw, it gets tipped into the hands of Sashin, but he can't hang on. Ball deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Passing
And it's
complete.
4th down.
Intended for Sashin.
Great route, right on the first down marker. Good throw. Little tip there, a little tricky to catch.
Fourth and 8, punting squad on. Sashin back to punt again for the Penguins. Roddick back to catch for Proctor. Good snap. Punts away, and it's a beautiful high punt. Angle toward the sideline. And it would have gone out of bounds anyway. Roddick fielded. Nice punt by Sashin. Pins him inside the 10. Beautiful kick.
Sashin's punt.
Again,
All the way
just
down inside the 10-yard line.
showing just some guts there. Sashin's the ball. He just was the one that had the drop. He could be off on the sideline beating himself up, but instead steps up. He's the kicker for us and pins him all the way back. And again, as
Proctor
you build
will
the
take over
program,
at
as
their
you're
own
moving
9.
forward, those are the guys that you count on.
Right foot too, and he had pressure coming out of that side. Made the adjustment to drive the ball down the left side of the field. Proctor now over the ball. Beachok pitches to Jennifer. He bowls his way for the first down.
Good tackle by the secondary
Jennifer
there.
picks up about 11 on the carry.
Little size
It'll be
mismatch,
1st and
took him
10
down.
from the 20.
First and 10 from the Hornets' own 21-yard line. Power eye left will look for a quick hit on the fullback here. Oh, they're going to go to Jennifer again, off tackle. And it's a nice tackling by the Penguins. Just hanging up.
Jennifer picks up about 4 on the carry.
Nice to see the Cushing faithful are staying with the team too. Got good crowd support. It's still out here for the guys rooting for him.
Magnuson and Maryland on the tackle. Make it 2nd and 5 from the Proctor 25.
Interesting choice to keep going to Jennifer in the game, keeping that guy out there.
I just noticing that, Sarah. They got the whole starting units there on the field. Blast, a fullback blast up the middle. And that'll get a first down again for the Hornets.
Jennifer takes it up for a first down.
Wing T again. Pitch to Jennifer. He picks up a few yards.
Jennifer picks
Second
up
down.
about 3 on the carry. Darren Hewen on the tackle. Along with Eric Ullery.
Second and 7. Peacock flips it inside, and flag comes from the back judge. And now another flag from the back judge.
Nemirovsky on the carry.
Nemirovsky picked up the first down, but we have 2 flags
Good
on the
for a
field.
First down pending the penalties.
Call going to go against the
Face mask
Penguins.
penalty on Cushing.
Referee explaining personal foul.
Coach isn't
Proctor will have
in
first and
agreement
10
with
at
the call.
Cushing 38.
Coach Foote not happy. Lewis looking for the defensive call. Ball set at the 33-yard line. Peacock to Jennifer. He spins and rolls, just bouncing off tackles, and gets down to about the 20.
Bull Laycott on the carry.
They're putting in some fresh legs here at this point.
Make it first and 10 from the Cushing 21.
Back.
Yeah, I see number 40 come in for the Hornets. That's got to be one of the best names in prep school football, John Goodpasture.
Get a little play here.
They're going to give it to Goodpasture, flip inside. He makes a spin move and gets a few yards.
John Goodpasture picks up about 4. Will make it 2nd and 6.
As you're pointing out earlier, with all those guys up inside, they're getting to the ball, and then that spin move back into the gap that the guy just left is just costing us some yards at this point.
Yeah, he must be following Jennifer around in practice, doing everything he's doing.
I sure would.
Same move. Wing T, B-Chuck still under center. Straight fullback dive.
Dylan Oakes in the game.
Oakes
He
picks
goes
up the
straight
Proctor
away.
first down.
Inside the 10 is going to be first and goal, about the 9.5-yard line.
Penguins got to dig deep here and get a little stop. Looking a little back on their heels. Penalty was tough.
Make it first and goal from the 10.
Emotional leader Joe Merrill back on the field.
Yep, it's back out there. Good to see that. Don't need one of your captains going out in a game like this.
No.
Ooh. Nice hit in the middle. 6-yard gain, though.
Big.
Oakes brings it inside the 5.
Big collision there. Merrill's right in on it.
Second and
Bring
goal.
up 2nd and goal.
Number 2 in there for Proctor now. New back, Acott. And he'll get the pitch from Beachok. Tries to go wide. Turn back inside. And he squirts it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
Acott takes it in for the Proctor touchdown.
Yeah, again, good pursuit by the Penguins. They're seeing the play and they're getting there. And the spin move back into the space that they just left is just catching them off guard.
Yeah, good contain. Forcing them back inside on a sweep. That's what you want your cornerbacks, your outside guys doing, turning the play back inside. Lewis now over the middle. And that one's good. Looks like
Extra point is good.
Fixed their extra point problems.
Cars on the road back there, better watch out. I think they just bounced one off that windshield. Cooling down a little bit as we close in the fourth quarter. finally feels a little bit like fall here.
Good night for football, varsity football, the return to Cushing, not reflected in the score, but just a beautiful night here.
Yep, brings the students out, brings parents out, got a lot of faculty out. Just a good community built for everybody, really.
Yeah, it's exciting to see, independent of the score tonight for this game, just excited to see varsity football come back. It's such an important sport for alums. It's been part of Cushing's tradition and history for a long, long time, and they lost it for a few years and with JV last year. Now, just to bring it back is something special that this team will remember. Yep. Even the seniors who depart, remember they're part of bringing it back, and I'm sure that the program will build.
Absolutely.
We're now dancing around. Shakes free, gets out to the 30-yard line. Another good return.
Returns the kick to the Cushing 30-yard line.
Yep. Kick return's looking good. Nice to have that. Nice to keep getting good field position.
Yeah, it's been the highlight tonight.
Yep. And you're right, Coach. I mean, anytime you get to be on a team that's kind of starting something, it's special. And I think these guys, they'll look back on it and kind of know they were the ones that took the first step back to Cushing. I think the league that we've entered makes a lot of sense. I think it's a smart prep league. It's a roster size that makes sense. And it's something that all these schools can really sustain and play high quality football. So I think we got a lot to look forward to.
Take it to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, and unfortunately, perhaps in the way the Evergreen schedule worked out, Cushing's seen these are probably year in and year out two of the best teams in the league, Tilton and Proctor. That's been true for a while, and there'll be games certainly where Cushing will, be competitive and they'll be able to bounce back, I'm sure.
And I think a good on us really across the board at Cushing. I think a lot of our sports teams have taken some early lumps, but we're just playing a rigorous schedule. And with the right athlete, which I think you find at Cushing, these guys are mentally tough. They're looking for challenge. They're looking for opportunity. So put us up against the best. We'll see what we can learn, and we'll grow from there. And there are going to be games that we're coming after them, sooner rather than later.
Hand off to Lewis. He gets outside on the left. Bowls over two Hornets for the first down.
Bridges Lewis picks up 13 yards.
Love to see a sustained drive here. Start the fourth quarter.
First down.
Flanagan's had a tough night, but it would be good to see him in the fourth quarter with some confidence here. Get strong arm, get that back working, stepping into some throws, looking for some of his big guys. Sashin and Magnuson.
Yeah, and again, they got another game next week, so working out the kinks now, getting the reps at game speed.
Pitch to Aaron and Rios to the outside. Nice block, and he's down the sideline.
Wernan picks up about 20.
Nice lead there by Stern. Wernan with a good run, but Stern there on the lead. Wernan got right behind him. Stern let him down.
Yeah, seeing a lot of those hustle plays out of Cushing tonight. A lot of opportunities that are created by one of your teammates. And that is, in my opinion, that is the secret of football. Guy with the ball is usually only as good as his line.
Snap. Flanagan hands off to Lewis. And he makes some good yards.
Lewis picks up 7 on the carry.
Inside the 30.
Reddick in on the tackle.
And again, Cushing's showing good variety, going outside, going inside. They got a passing game.
Hurts.
Things are really starting to build for them.
I
see a lot to be optimistic about.
From the Proctor 30.
Flanagan gets the play from Stern. Usman split out to the top. Hines flanked with him. Handoff, quick one.
Quick one.
Good hole. Stern down inside the 15.
Dave Stern.
Just a quick hit to the fullback.
To the Proctor 12-yard line.
Good play call there, recognizing that Proctor's got some guys in that maybe aren't quite as sharp, and just shoved it right down their throat there.
Taking a play out of their book. The quick hit with the fullback.
Yep.
Big hole. Nicely done by the line. Power I. Hand off to Lewis. He breaks over the right side, gets inside the 10, down to about the 7.
Bridges Lewis picks up about 4 on the carry.
He does make guys know it when they hit him, that's for sure. He's
from the Proctor
he
10.
puts his shoulder pads downfield and goes.
He'll come out. Sure, Coach Devin will keep him right by his side. Take a one-play rest. He'll be right back in.
Inside the 10 now, looking good.
Stern and Warren in the backfield. Pitch to Warren, cuts it up. And close to the goal line, no signal yet.
First down at least, I would imagine.
First and goal from about the 1.
Runs good for a first down. We'll make it first and goal.
2-yard line.
Proctor 2.
I'll punch it in here, Sarah. Take care of the football. Punch it in. Lewis is back in.
See a little bounce in the Penguin step here.
He's got Ullery now at fullback. Hand off to Lewis. He follows through, and he's in the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Penguins. Nice drive. Culminated in the Lewis touchdown run.
Bridges Lewis takes it in for the Cushing touchdown.
Eric Ullery on the lead block. Lewis behind him, and they punch it in.
Good rally back. Fans are all here still see it and appreciate it.
Flanagan will now hold for Walton. Extra point attempt. There's a snap, the hold. And Walton sort of slipped on the turf, but he got enough foot on it to get it through.
Great kick. Great kick. We saw him practicing the other day, and he was splitting the uprights regularly. Way to stick with it. I think the guys got to check their shoes, though, for these night games.
Turf went right out from under him, and but he got enough foot on it. That whip effect went right through.
Good on him. Finish the kick. Finish the kick. And again, I think this is one of those things where if you're the coaching staff, right? Penguins against the first team had kind of a tough night. As soon as we're starting to see some of the second team, as though Penguins march right down the field and score. So, our first team is kind of split the difference right now between a second team and a first team on an experienced roster. So for us to be that close to being that good this early, again, that's got to be a good sign for the coaches, good sign for the team, good sign for the program.
Yeah, and it's not a second platoon. Again, a second platoon on one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I think what you're saying is absolutely right on, and they will compete in the league. We're seeing the best teams early, and they'll have their cracks at some teams that they can beat. Short kick, fielded on about the 35.
Yeah, he doesn't go down, does he?
And Genovese just doesn't like to be tackled. And he brings it back over the 50-yard line.
Good up front look at the size on that guy. Heck of an athlete.
Pushing 47.
I think James Walton's still wondering about his shoes there. Slippery shoes.
Well, and again, that's one of those funny things you find out. We haven't had any chilly days, a little bit colder, a little moisture in the turf. Maybe it is a different shoe for next week.
Hornets will take a timeout. Looks like they're just going to get
timeout Proctor.
Get their second offensive unit organized. And it looks like Coach Sushnik's going to call up some guys too. Haven't seen much time yet.
This is usually really fun football at this point too, because I actually had a similar game this afternoon. When you have a score that starts to separate a little bit, you get to give some guys that have just been giving you a lot of energy, giving you a lot of heart all day at practice, and let them rip on the field a little bit. So good high-octane football, I expect.
Yep, get some guys with some experience. This is a good time for it. Pitch to the wing back. Comes inside.
He caught on the carry, picked up about 5.
Acot's only a sophomore here, so I would imagine that sit behind Jennifer.
Bridges Lewis.
Both of them back next year.
Tackle.
Going to be quite the backfield for Proctor for at least another year.
From the Cushing 43.
It appears that they don't let the second offense run the West Coast spread either. It looks like more wing T football. It's what they do.
Yep, that spin move again.
He's learned now. He's gone to school on that one.
Good pasture on the carry. It'll be good for a Proctor first down.
Yeah, you got to move that works. Keep using it.
Yeah, until you spin one too many times and then you get your bell rung. But it's working now.
Yeah, that's can be a prime opportunity to pop a ball out.
Motion, and the referee's just going to let him play. Fine at this point.
Oaks on the carry.
Good pasture moving
Picks up about 4. It'll make it
all around the
6.
formation.
Codsey in on the tackle.
Good enough at this point.
A lot of energy.
Pitch to Acott. He works inside. He's tackled right away. Be a third down.
Great tackle there, right on him. Brought him right down.
Robinson Zhao makes a tackle at the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up a third down.
See if the Penguins can get a third down stop here.
Good stop. Plenty of time to come back the other way.
5 minutes to go in the game. Hand off to tailback. It's good pasture again. Good farmer.
Spin again.
Good pasture.
I had it right the first time.
Picks up the Proctor first down. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Cushing 26.
Proctor breaks huddle. Whitcoast is the quarterback, took over for Beacheye. He's running the offense now. And we have a flag.
Acott picks up about 2 on the carry. Flag on the play.
Good tackle. Oh, and a hold.
It's going to go against the Hornets.
Holding on Proctor.
Set them back 10.
That'll make it 1st and 20 from the Cushing 35.
Give the defense some room to bring it a little bit.
Another platoon of backs in for the Hornets. Whitcoast will come up under center. Pitch inside a halfback.
Oh, almost a strip there. Good heads-up play by Cushing.
A second and long.
Will Relton on the carry. Tackled by Avery Hines.
Yeah, Daniel saw him, had him stood up, tried to rip it out.
We'll make it 2nd and 18 from the Cushing 34.
A little confusion in the Proctor backfield.
Whitcoast with that quick handoff to the fullback. Tackle to be 3rd and long.
Gerhard Royboy picks up about 3 The Cushing 30. Dan Stern and Felix Bailey in on the tackle. We'll make it 3rd and 15.
Another good stop here by the Penguins, keeping them from getting back the original line.
Goes pitch inside. Trying to get outside. Tackle for loss, and it's going to be first
Proctor
down.
Ames. Tackled in the
Interesting
backfield
spot,
by Cameron
a little
Usman.
far for a kick, I would guess. Not really far enough for a punt. Maybe they're just going to go for it and see what
Avery
happens.
Hines.
They'll just run clock down. Even
We'll
if
bring
they
up
turn
a
it
4th
over.
and 18.
Give Whitcoast and the backup offense another rep. And
Timeout, Proctor.
Proctor calls a timeout.
Did see the Penguins working on their 2-minute offense the other day, so great opportunity to practice that coming up.
Good to see a couple of leaders on the team. Flanagan, the quarterback. Joe Miller out there, just pumping up the defensive guys, even this late in the game, keeping the guys going.
Proctor just made a line change and looks he's back on the field.
Looks like they are going to punt. Brought out their punting unit. Snap back, kick high to the corner, and that'll go out of bounds. See where that ball's marked.
Proctor punt goes out of bounds at the Cushing 18-yard line.
Interesting play. Net maybe 10 yards.
Yeah, I think they hadn't seen their punting squad and wanted to, I guess, get a rep in. I'm not really sure why they didn't just run the football with get that other unit a rep, but
Well, you know coaches never can really tell what they're thinking.
no, and the broadcasters know everything. So
That's why I'm doing this.
maybe I'll start doing some field hockey games so I can second guess you over there, Coach.
You are welcome at any time. You're welcome at any time. The beauty of coaching is you can never hear the broadcast, so you know.
I don't think there's anything I could say about field hockey that would make any sense. It's a game I like to watch, Coach, but I don't pretend to know the ins and outs.
It's a fun game for that reason, you know? Keep everybody guessing. All right, see a 2-minute offense here.
Good movement, but they're going to let that go. And the Cushing's got its second offense in there now. Eli Frazier at quarterback.
Robinson's out.
Good to
Brought
get
down
him.
in
Good
the
to get him some
backfield.
reps.
Make it 2nd and 14.
Eli, a sophomore out of Fitzwilliam, New Hampshire. Getting some work tonight. Game situation.
John Goodpasture in on the tackle.
See if we get to see his arm at all.
Pitch sweep left. A lot of room on the outside. Tackle out of bounds with first down. Stops the clock.
Picks up 19 on the carry. It'll be good for a Cushing first down.
Maybe is there a clock running? I don't know.
Clock is running. He did get out of bounds, and I guess maybe at some point they just run it. Penguins, they hurry and get one more play off here. They hustle to the line.
Let me see that 3-step, baby.
Sweep right. Good lead block. Cuts inside. Now back
Good job,
outside.
buddy. Nice spin.
Robinson's out.
Zhao
up the
Jr.
Cushing
carries
first
it.
down.
That'll be the last play of the game.
And that'll take us to the end of the game.
Final score, Hornets 47, Cushing 7. Again, a night where, Cushing took some lumps, but fought to the end, and they'll learn and they'll bounce back.
Yeah, good to see energy first to the last. And thanks for joining us, and we'll see you for the next home game.
Have a good night from Quimby Field.